Okay. All right, man. This is the deal. Right. Um. On the last video, I kind of like strolled off and kind of went in a weird kind of direction, right? But anyway, um, something that I haven't touched on yet is when I was in Enterprise, Alabama. In the process of losing property and stuff. At the time I was a single dad of two teenage girls, which I'm not. Which I'll get there. And I saw what was coming, and I didn't want my daughters to go through that. They didn't deserve that. So I sent my daughters to Panama City to live with a family friend that my daughters and I met that used to live across from us up in Enterprise. And at the time, I didn't know what was going to end up happening, but uh, I went ahead and sent them to go live with her. Her name was Michelle. Um, so anyway, a few weeks passed, and I still haven't heard from them, and all of a sudden I get this person knocked on the door, and what I thought was a family friend, and I thought, she was doing my family a favor. Uh, in Florida, the lady, she filed for abandonment against me, and there was nothing I could do at all at the time. I mean, hell, I was a month from practically from being homeless, and I still haven't worked out of that because of where I'm at here on the river. But um, so I lose the property. I come down here to Bruce, Florida, to Chattahoochee River, and here for about 2 to 3 months, and all of a sudden I get this thing about court. Well, I lost my car. All I have is my two dogs. Um, I had no phone at the time, none. So long story short, my daughters ended up being adopted, and I hate it. My daughters were my life. So that was real close to being 4 years ago. You know, I still haven't heard Brianna or Alexi's voice. Nothing, man. I haven't heard anything from them. I have no way of getting a hold of them. I do know that, through some research and from, I guess, cyber stalking, that Brianna graduated from Rutherford High School, and she's going to Western Florida State University. She's working at the college, actually, in the library. Um, Alexis, my hellion, she's a cheerleader. She's a senior this year. So, I thought that when they became adults that they would reach out to me, but I guess not. Um, so I guess this video that I'm going to upload is going to be for them. I don't believe that they know exactly what went down. Um, I hope that they would care, but I don't know. This is just one of those weird situations where, it's like as a parent, especially the situation and the circumstances being, like our circumstances. Um, Especially being a single parent, you know, um, I don't think you don't really tell your children everything that you sacrifice for them. For them to have food and have clothes and everything else. You don't tell them the stresses and the worries that you have to undergo. You try to shelter them from all of that, right? And it's like, especially when you don't hit your children, I did everything I could not even to say a cuss word at them. To curse at them. I tried not to do that. I was firm and I was strict a little bit, but it's like if they got punished, I would give them an opportunity to. I called it bond yourself out. I would wait a day or two into their punishment, and then I'd be like, hey, listen, this is the deal. If you want this back or this back, just do this, and you can have these things back, but the other thing has to stay. And that was just the way I did things. I let them have an input, you know, and I always talked to them like they were people. I didn't talk down to them. I didn't. I mean, of course, now, like I said, you try to shelter your children. Of course you do, but I always listened to their input, and I listened, and I let them know that how they felt and their opinion mattered. I always told them that it wasn't just me in the home; it was all of us. So everything I chose affected all of us, and everything that each one of them chose affected all of us. We were a team. We were all supposed to be in that together. And yeah, it's just so. I guess if they were here in front of me right now, I would have to say that I would just look at them and say I love you guys, and it doesn't matter. I'm just happy you're here. Now that is a far cry from some of the stuff I've said alone, some of the stuff I've said out loud to myself sitting here in my shack. Um, I mean, there were times when I just wanted to cuss them out. Hell, one's an adult and the other was practically an adult. It's like no more sheltering, I guess. But then again, I mean, it's like if that time ever came, I guess, you in that situation, I would have to be thankful for that moment, and that moment is all that would matter. I don't know if anybody else experiences anything like I've been having to experience, you know. And I mean, I know somewhere out there probably is, but I mean, somebody's always got it worse off. I mean, I I could not be sheltered. I mean, at least I'm sitting here with electricity in my shack. I have antenna television. You know, a mini fridge. I mean, there are things I could be thankful for. There really are. Um, but I knew when I came back down here it was going to be this way. I did. I left Bruce, Florida in 2008. Oh wow, it wasn't even 2008, was it? No. I left Bruce, Florida in 2006. Yeah, and swore to God I would never come back. And from 2006 all the way up until 2022, I visited Bruce, Florida 3 times. I never wanted to come back here, ever. I knew what was going to happen, man. This place is cursed, bro. It really is. It's like quicksand. I mean, it's like I'll put it to you like this, okay? If you have wrong in your heart, and you smile at somebody just to be able to stab them in the back, then Bruce, Florida is the place for you because you're probably going to be okay. All right. I mean, in the end, things will be handed to you. You'll have, your vehicle messes up, somebody's just going to give you one or want to fall into your lap. E-bikes, no problem. That's taken care of. Money, no problem, man. It's easy to get, man. Somebody will pick you up and let you go work with them for a day or two. But if you have kindness in your heart, if you have any sense of God at all in your soul, the devil that lives here in Bruce, Florida will hold you down. it will beat you down. It will surround you with nothing but evil, and it is impossible to get away from. I have found myself stuck every time I've thought I might be able to have a chance to get out. Circumstances and situations not of my own doing brought me all the way back down. You know, um, the beginning of this year, January and February and half of March, I I had 10 job interviews. But this is before my leg started. Right around the same time my leg started messing up. Right, I had 10 job interviews. I wasn't able to make it to one of them. I had people tell me, "Oh, no problem. Yeah. You can ride in with me. I'll help you get there, man. No problem." Hell, I even gave gas money a few times. Never made it to one of them. 10 job interviews. Never made to one. My sister said she told me, no, it don't happen. It did not happen, and there was nothing I could do about it. I mean, what am I supposed to do when I'm 27 miles from a job interview, and the job interview's at 10 o'clock, and I'm 51 years old at the time with no vehicle? What am I supposed to do? I mean, and then my leg, I can't walk hardly now. I mean, there has to be something better. There really does. There has to be, man, because I can't go on like this. I can't do it too much longer, man. I really can't. You know, my dog had a choker chain, right? And I'm going to share something here that I don't know if I should really share, but I'm going to share it. You know, when I go to sleep, I sleep with that choker chain around my neck, and I have the other part of it nailed to the headboard of my bed, hoping that one night I won't wake up. I've been sleeping like that now for 3 months. Every night, choker chain around my neck, nailed to the headboard, waiting for me just to move a little bit too much, for it to get a little too tight, but still the oxygen down enough in my brain that I just don't wake up. I pray for it every night. I really do. I really, really do. And like I said, I'm not sure if I should have said that or not, but you know, what the hell? It's the internet. It's not like anybody knows me or anything, right? So, if anybody does see this, just know that if you're going through hell, I'm there with you.